Hi, Monique.
Well, hi.
How are you?
So good.
Are you feeling cluttered today by any chance?
You know, it's interesting. I was feeling a little cluttered earlier this week, but today, knock on wood, we're good.
Good.
Are you?
A little bit, yeah. So we did an episode a few back where we kind of dove into like the many facets of decluttering.
And letting go, yes.
Letting go. So it was rooted in letting go, and we realized that had a lot of context, right? And one of them was physically decluttering.
Yes.
And this one resonates a lot for me.
Yeah.
And it's for two reasons. One is because I really like things. I really love to be surrounded and attach like feelings and emotions to things.
Yeah.
But the converse of that is they make me crazy. Mm-hmm. And being in a cluttered environment is like really challenging. But yet I also need it. So like I just really relate to this one.
Yes.
And I know so many people are struggling with a physically cluttered reality.
Yes.
And they may not even realize how it's impacting them emotionally, spiritually, whatever. So I wanted to talk a little bit about that today so that we can really give some encouragement and motivation to begin the physical decluttering.
That sounds fantastic. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, let's dive into the episode. Welcome to Heart and Soul, the podcast where we empower and inspire women to lead their best lives, harnessing the power of their hearts and souls. We are Mariah
and Monique,
your hosts and guides on this journey of self-discovery and personal growth.
In each episode, we will dive deep into topics that matter most to you, from self-love and confidence to career development, relationships, and everything in between. We believe that every woman has a unique strength and inner wisdom waiting to be unleashed.
Join us as we cover insightful heart and soul-centered topics and interview incredible women who've overcome challenges, chased their dreams, and found their true purpose. Through all of this, you will discover practical tips, strategies, and real-life stories to help you navigate life's twists and turns.
For whatever season of life you're in, this podcast is your safe space to explore, learn, grow, and possibly even laugh and cry with us. So grab your headphones, maybe your favorite drink, and we'll embark on this transformative journey together.
With heart, I'm Mariah.
And with soul, I'm Monique.
Okay, so in the previous episode, I talked about the pile in my office that is taunting me. And it was symbolic of just the idea of like the physical clutter that we live in. It's part of being in a very materialist society where stuff is status. And I mean, also where just like trinkets and stuff are just so superfluous. Like it's just everywhere. Like you're just constantly given little stuff and fast fashion.
Oh, I saw this. I thought about you.
Yeah, right. We don't just buy one coat and it lasts us our lifetime.
No.
It's a fashion and the dollars that things cost because of how they can be made. The whole thing is just amounting in
throwaway society.
Living in a pile of stuff.
Yes.
And I really feel that because like I said in the intro, I love being inspired by beauty and surrounded by things that bring me memories of my trips or my children or whatever it might be. But also I have a little bit of ADHD brain tendencies. And so the clutter around me isn't helpful to the clutter in my brain.
Yes.
And the end result is like, I just like can't handle it.
Yeah.
So I've been thinking a lot about in my physical spaces, my home, my car. Ooh, that's one. That's like a hidden one.
Oh, interesting.
It's
a
like
lot of people struggle with
cluttered
this.
car.
Yeah, they have like a whole back seat
There's
that's
a
like
whole world
claimed
living
by
in there.
items.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah. I got that going on right now. Like your office.
Yeah.
All those spaces. And right now, it's every single one of them for me.
Well, and it's interesting for you. You even have a business where you rent out things for people because you have more things than the majority
I'm
of
sitting on a lot of crap in every part of my life.
Yeah.
And it's bringing me anxiety, like in this very moment. Get me out of it. But yet, the idea of parting with any of it is painful.
It's so weird, isn't it?
Emotionally,
yes.
I'm attached to it.
Yes.
I would say I have had previous life experience where my family went through a flood when I was in high school, and we lost
talked about
a lot.
this. Yes.
So I am able to step outside of stuff and recognize that it isn't the most important thing.
No.
I have had to emotionally learn how to cope with loss,
detach
of
from
the
it.
physical.
Yes.
So that's I'm grateful for that, even though that was painful. I'm grateful for that. But it hasn't changed that I still live a life full of stuff. So where I'm at is needing to figure out and have processes and methodologies to part with some of the stuff so that I can get back to a little bit more balanced life.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be a minimalist.
Yeah.
That's a whole thing.
Yeah.
I feel like you live much more minimally.
Yeah.
You really keep a very serene, minimalist aesthetic.
I like
You do a
that.
beautiful job of it.
Oh, thank you. But I still feel like I have too much shit. Yeah.
It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's just because
books.
you're
I'm
surrounded by it.
Book whore. I love books.
Same. Stacks, piles of books. I love living in piles of
read.
books. So I'm able to identify I'm not going to be a minimalist. However, I need to hit a better balance in where I'm at.
Yeah.
And I've always been drawn to the decluttering shows, right? Like the home edit or
interesting.
Marie Kondo when she did her whole thing. And I love getting tools and being reminded of tools.
Tools are the key to
help
life.
me then conquer the pile.
Yes.
Because it is mental clutter. Physical clutter is mental clutter. And that's something that I think people don't, if they don't acknowledge that or learn that, they're just living in it and they don't know why they're so held back.
I do feel like sometimes your exterior environment is a reflection of your interior environment, right?
Oh, 1,000%.
Right. So I see somebody with a cluttered car and I'm like, oh, do you have clutter on the inside? I try not to judge, but it kind of
absolutely.
Yeah, right.
So, and I'm thinking about this episode, I was like, okay, I'm in it. I can't say it because it's never ending. So you're always going to be in it, but how do I get even remotely out of it?
Yes.
And it's going to take an actual effort, a project. I need to treat this as a project, but I can't bite off more than I can chew.
Right.
Because I'll be demotivated.
Yes.
I'll put the blinders on and I'll just live in the garbage pile, right? That's ultimately what happens. If you become too flooded by the overwhelm of dealing with it, you don't deal with it at all.
Yeah, and then it becomes huge.
But it's also self-fulfilling because if you can bite it off in bite-sized chunks,
yes,
begin to take it for what it is and start that physical decluttering process, the mental decluttering that will come along with it will actually get it to continue and even go even further into having some success in that. So I'm hoping on this episode today to jumpstart my own physical decluttering and mental decluttering.
Okay.
And I think it's really good timing. I'm an empty nester. So although I'm not, getting rid of all my kids' stuff, thankfully I have a house where I can just shut a door and block that all off and just leave it up there for now.
Yeah.
Someday it's going to come to roost, without a doubt. But in the spaces that I spend a lot of time in, what's the plan is where I'm at. But I'm actually thinking in real time that a very good place to start with this is my car.
Oh, yeah. You're in it every day.
And got to get that car cleaned out.
Huge impact, too.
It's full of winter clothes.
Oh.
I mean, granted, it still feels like winter in April in Duluth. So but I got out of the car this morning and I saw 2 pairs of winter boots and a bunch of other stuff. And I was like, does that need to be in the car? Right? I'm tracking it. It's sitting here. But I guarantee
taking up space.
Until I had this conversation, I would have got in the car today, got out of the car.
Blinders.
And not taken the 5 minutes to just take that stuff and put it where the winter clothes go.
Yeah.
Because I have a spot in my basement for that. So
perfect.
I'm excited about that.
Actually, yeah.
And once I do that layer, what's the next layer? And this is the big key to this, right?
Okay.
It is not trying to say in one day, I'm going to have a perfect car.
Okay.
But I have to know what step 2 is before I do step 1. So
I like
if
this
you're
actually
listening,
because
I want to give you a process. I want to give people a process.
Yes, please do. Please. I need this.
That starts with one thing at a time.
It's like, how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time.
One bite at a time and not at one meal.
Right.
So but then to line up the steps in a period of time that is going to feel rewarding and possible.
Okay. I'm curious.
So we're going to outline this with my car. So today or tomorrow, but I think I'm going to start this today. I can do this. I'm going to start by physically dividing up like what's in the car and where it needs to go. Because I know some of it in there actually probably just needs to be donated. I think there's a pile.
You need like a box to put, a donation box or bag.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do 2 things. One, I'm going to take the things that go back into the house and into their places. And that's a big piece of it. Not just bring them into the house and deposit them in the foyer. Because there's a whole pile there still waiting to be dealt with, right?
Yeah. Step 1, car.
It will take me no time at all to, while they're in my hands, carry them to the basement and
where
put
they
them
belong.
in the room where the boots go. Thankfully, that exists. I have
That's awesome.
a space for winter clothes. So it's following through on a task from start to finish and not pausing along the way to just make more work for yourself.
Yes.
As a person, again, as I said earlier, with some ADHD, if you see me cleaning my house, I am walking around with an armful of things that are going to go somewhere, but I just keep picking up new things along the way. And then, wandering. To complete one thing from start to finish is a very protracted experience.
And then you're like, what did I do today? I'm exexhausted. I've been walking around all day.
It did all get done, but wow, it took a lot more steps. Yeah. And I actually in my business have always worked on creating efficiency by saying to my team, what are the fewest steps that we can take to accomplish this task?
I love that. That's really great.
And and like physical steps.
Yes.
Like not 10,000 steps.
Yeah,
which
you're gonna get exhausted.
I used to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But anyways, going back to the car. So step 1, take all of the winter clothes and do not stop until it's deposited where it goes.
Perfect.
Great.
Easy. 5 minutes.
And then give myself a big old celebration.
I love that.
I did this piece, right?
You did it.
Step 2, trash.
Oh.
I'm sure there's trash in there. I know it's in there. Get rid of all the trash.
Yeah.
It will take me 10 seconds to walk from my car to the dumpster in the back of my house. Like, just get rid of all the trash.
Yep.
Celebrate.
Yep.
Perfect.
Get
a bag. Put all the donation stuff in it.
Yes.
Get one of my cute TJ Maxx bags, which I buy every single time I go there for $1.99. Load it up. What in the car needs to go in this bag? Because then when I go to do a donation, it's very easy. Or actually, maybe not my cute bags. All of those bags in my basement that are not cute but are reusable bags.
Yes, that you're just like,
that I really also need to get rid of.
Yes. Dual purpose.
Because when I drive up to Savers or Goodwill, I just give them the whole bag. I don't need that bag back.
Yep.
So I'm not getting my cute TJ Maxx bags, but they're going to get the ones that I'm ready to retire.
Yes.
So now my car
And I love this. If you think about this too, that stuff's just sitting there. Somebody else needs this.
Yeah.
Donate it.
I'm holding on to something that could be into the flow of the universe, into
Somebody
the
else
river
needs,
of stuff.
Right.
And who am I to be just sitting on this? Right. So that's step 3, right? And trash probably should be step 1. Fine. Maybe I'll do that first.
Maybe that today could happen.
Maybe
today.
1 and 2 I could knock out today.
Yeah. And celebrate.
Yeah.
Hi, friends. Have you ever felt like your heart just couldn't take one more break? Like no matter how strong you are, this time it's harder to find your way back to hope. So I created Heartbreak to Hope for women who are ready to heal. Not by pretending that they're okay, but by learning how to truly process, release, and rise. In this course, I'm going to walk with you step by step as you reconnect to yourself,
You rebuild your confidence and remember that your story does not end in heartbreak. It begins in healing. If your soul is whispering that it's time, visit my website, MoniqueForcier.com, and join us inside Heartbreak to Hope, where healing becomes your new beginning.
Hi, friends. It's Mariah. And while you know me on the Heart and Soul podcast as a serial entrepreneur, you might also know that my latest venture is Josephine's Bridal in downtown Duluth. And let me tell you, I'm loving working there. I've just become obsessed with my weekend styling brides and helping them feel like just their most beautiful selves going into their wedding day. But I wanted to come and tell you today about something very exciting that we have just added to the Josephine's collection, something that I am thrilled to have been able to do within the first year. It's dresses for moms and grandmas and just generally women who want to feel beautiful in a gown. And so if you find yourself in the Duluth area or really anywhere in this region and you want to find a gorgeous gown and have me help you, make an appointment online at josephinesbridal.com. And if you have someone in your life that's getting married and they need a wedding dress, bring them along too. We have a gorgeous selection of designer gowns, great prices, and let me tell you, our experience is unmatched. What I know for sure is while I don't have 100% of my customers' gowns, I couldn't possibly. I can guarantee 100% of the time they're going to have a great experience. So I hope to see you at Josephine's Bridal for all of your formal wear needs. And then what I like to do is look at my schedule of errand running. Because I have to plan this or it's not going to happen.
I'm the same.
And so, okay, if I'm going to go over the hill, as we say here in Duluth, to Savers, that's one of the easier ones to just drive up and drop stuff off. What other tasks could I knock out while I'm there? I'm going to be close to a grocery store. Do I need to do a Target run? What is one other task that I could marry with this one?
Right.
And especially if it's attractive to me.
Yes. Maybe
I was just going to say something that I realized was like completely counterproductive.
Oh.
But it was go to TJ Maxx.
Get more things.
Yeah. That was what I immediately thought of.
That's
but
cute.
It's a little reward. Nails done is a better one.
Yeah.
Get a coffee, go to whatever, visit a friend. Piggybacking tasks, commingling tasks. This is a really good way.
It's
for
like a
somebody
reward.
who needs the dopamine hit to get anything done, like me, is to put it together. So, okay, now I've got this bag. And what is one other thing that I would want to do that I can do if I do this other thing?
Love it.
And where on my calendar can that fit? So I can get excited about getting it done.
Yes.
Because nothing feels better than dropping that off.
No
and
kidding.
If I think about this through, and I hope that listening to this is actually following the steps in my mind real time.
You're doing a great job.
Someone else can see how they could follow these own steps in their mind real time. Because while I'm doing that drop off, guess what is just across the street? The really good car wash where they actually vacuum the interior of your car as part of the whole deal.
That's a reward for sure.
The reward is
getting your car looking.
Make the drop, drive across the street, drop
You don't have to unclutter your car. You just drop it off because it's been uncluttered.
It's already got the stuff out of it. Because sometimes I'll go to do the car wash and then I'm like, there's all this junk in the back.
Yes, I got all this stuff.
Just ignore it. But then it doesn't really get as clean as it could.
Right.
So now I'm driving away from the car wash and I have settled out so many things. And I'm in my clean car. I may as well head over to Jiffy Lube while I'm at it. And I'm up the hill. I'm like, that's one of my favorite tasks. I just sit there in the car and they're like, do you want this thing? And I'm like, yes, give me all the things.
Do the thing.
But I'm excited, even in talking about it. I've gotten myself worked up of like how good I'm going to feel when it's done.
Yeah.
That I'm committed to making it happen.
Yes.
And now because my car is clean, I'm going to go in my house. This also relates to like give a mouse a cookie.
Yes.
I always think about that where I'm like, and then when I enter through my front door, I'm going to see 3 more pairs of winter boots sitting there and think, I know where those go. Because I just did that task where I delivered them to the place that they're meant to go. But keep it small, right?
Yes.
Don't immediately think everything's going to get decluttered.
Yes.
It's not. But reward yourself that the one thing you followed a process and a set of steps and you came back around wanting more.
Yes.
How can that
It might take you a week then to get your car where you want it. But that's nothing in the scheme of you're driving around for a week in it in the way you don't want it.
And it was in stolen moments that I was already going, like,
you're already doing
extra
the
30 seconds, the extra 10 minutes,
right,
and an hour to go deposit stuff and get the car
This reminds me of the acronym KISS, keep it simple, stupid.
Yes.
Right, simple. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be that complicated.
No. Life hacks need to be simple.
So then how can I pick the next thing?
Yes.
And so I do always try to have a thing. Like, because I have to. Otherwise,
the clutter doesn't stop.
Some sort of a hobbit. Yeah. And
you'd be on that show. What's that show?
Be on the Hoarder show.
Yeah.
So my next thing is to get finally after that pile of papers in my office that I am avoiding. I think I'm avoiding it because mentally, if I really have to say this out loud, like it's just like a pile of like business papers and old tax returns and stuff like that. I don't think there's actually anything in that pile that needs any attention or any action other than to move it into a file cabinet,
get it out,
or trash it, right? I think there's probably 2 steps here.
Yes.
Throw it in the garbage, put it in the file cabinet.
So that's the next like thing that you want to tackle.
It would take me 10 minutes.
10 minutes is
I think it would take me 10 minutes. Maybe it would take longer, but
half an hour
I
tops,
challenge
probably.
myself to say, half an hour tops. The biggest thing will be dealing with my dogs wanting to like get my attention.
Rifle around, yeah.
So that to me feels harder to accomplish than the car, interestingly enough.
Oh.
Because I think I have an emotional mail. Mail makes me anxious. I don't like shit coming in the mail.
Oh, interesting.
Used to love mail till bills and life in adulting started, right?
Right.
That I think I have an aversion to it. And I think a lot of people do. A lot of people have piles of paper.
Yes.
Piles of undealt with stuff sitting around their house because there's something emotional attached to it when it isn't at all any longer attached.
Exactly.
So I need to do maybe some meditating on this, some deep imagining through my to be magnetic work. I actually think what I need to conquer for that is why I'm emotionally bothered by it or triggered by it.
Mm-hmm. Why are you hanging on to it?
Why am I hanging on to it? What is that? Or it's not even that I'm hanging on to it.
Oh, you're not dealing with it.
Why do I not want to confront it or deal with it?
Yeah.
And I'm content to just walk past it. So that's a different type of decluttering, right? That needs to start with an emotional decluttering so the physical decluttering can bear no weight whatsoever.
When you're going to come off having just done your car, which is going to feel so good and so it's going to feel awesome.
And I'm not like the car is not emotional.
Interesting.
It's just
but you'll feel motivated as well.
But I'll feel motivated.
Yes.
And then in that same vein, I think confronting the emotional decluttering of why is this stack of paperwork?
I'd be curious to hear your feedback as what it is.
Yeah.
When you discover.
Because when we did the previous podcast, I was planning to have already done it before I had this conversation.
That's right. I think so, yes.
Well, I hate to admit it, but it has not happened.
Didn't happen.
Still sitting there and that damn thing is just taunting me. And so many times I've been like, just stop, sit down, and sort it out. It's not happened.
Interesting.
So that tells me there's something else.
There's a layer there.
There's a layer there that I think that would be well served to process, to sit with, to journal on, and to, because that will keep happening.
Yes.
As soon as that pile is gone, then I just go downstairs and it's the current stack of mail and bills, and nothing feels better than just actually dealing with it
just
and not avoiding it.
Yeah.
So that would be number 2. And then the next piece of my current puzzle is my closet, which is actually a full room.
I've been in your closet. It's awesome.
A beautiful room full of my things.
All the things.
And I just don't think it's serving me well right now because it's cluttered and I'm not seeing all the beauty that I have.
Yeah.
And I really have been in a mode of like wanting to cherish the things I actually care about and get rid of the things that
Don't bring you joy.
Don't bring me joy. So that kind of goes to the Marie Kondo of it all, right?
Okay. I don't know her, so.
Oh my gosh. She's a Japanese expert in decluttering.
Yes,
and she
yes,
had
yes,
a
I've heard of
phenomenal
this.
show.
Okay.
And that is really about like taking an object, seeing if it brings you joy, if it doesn't bring you joy, like saying goodbye.
Oh.
Having a ritual with it where you're like, thank you for all the memories. I can let you go now. So she really helps people process that emotionally. And that's where when you get into my closet, like my car, not emotional. The paperwork, for some reason, stupidly emotional. The closet, it's my treasure box of all the memories,
I know,
right?
all of it.
I pull a shirt out and I'm like, but I bought this in Italy with Monique.
Yes. I know.
Even though I don't ever wear it and it doesn't fit anymore, how could I part with it, right?
Same.
Put it on. No, I'm actually never wearing this.
Yeah, I
Why
don't even
can't
like
I
this
let it
anymore.
go?
Right.
So I need to actually allow myself to have that sorting.
I have to tell you, this happened to me. I went through I knew I needed to go through my closet. I wasn't even
I remember this.
Yes. And I actually asked one of my friends to help me. And I could not believe the tantrums I was having.
No.
The crying fits I was having. Like the emotional, like it was like I was surprised myself. Like, whoa, these clothes represent a lot.
Yes.
Past career, past marriage, past family life. I'm hanging on to all this shit, never wearing it.
Right.
And
Because it would also remind you of all that stuff.
Well, and not even in style.
Yeah.
Or,
does it even fit?
I mean, some of it did, but it was just, who can wear that many clothes? And in the end of the day, I think I had like 4 huge boxes and I gave them to another friend because she was like, I'd love to look through them to see if there's anything I could wear. And I was like, great, do not give me these back.
Right.
I ask that whatever you don't want, I don't hear about again. Because for me to even give them to you was a crying fit.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I had to have a friend. And for me, it's a really weird attachment. Yeah. I need to know that it's going somewhere good.
Yes, that's a big part of it. Because if you're going to part with it, you don't want to think about it sitting in a trash.
Yes.
Trash receptacle at Savers.
Right.
This is my issue.
Yes.
Oh, I have a story about this. Yeah. This is a big thing.
So my friend that I gave it to, so I had a friend help me.
Yep.
And every piece held up. And I was like, I don't know, I might wear that. She's like, okay, well, I'm just gonna be honest with you. This is so out of style. Oh, okay.
You're never wearing this again.
You're stylish. This is why I asked you to help me. Okay. She's like, we're putting it in the box. I'm like, she's like, we don't have to do that. I'm like, yes, we do have to do this. It was such a process. But then I had to give it to another friend.
Yes.
Right? I had to enlist help of my friends. And I had to I had to be radically honest. So you know how I'm a minimalist. You know how I don't like a lot of clutter. Well, I have a lot of clothes.
You open the door.
I have a problem. Yeah, I know somebody came to my house. I can't remember who it was, and they looked in my closet. Oh, one of my friends, and she's like, "It was really neat." I'm like, "That's one of my closets.
That's the one I let people see."
Yeah, the other one is just coats and dresses." She's like, "Oh," so it is a thing. Yeah. I want to honor that in you. That it's a big thing.
Well, the story that came to mind that I want to share is probably why I have some trauma around this. One, probably there is some trauma in my loss from a flood,
yes,
right?
For sure.
Like, yeah, I'll be fine, but I never really like grieved the items. I never really like I didn't even know what it was. I just knew it was, right? So there's that. But then this is one. So when I had babies, when my twins were 3 months old. And my husband and I had decided we were done. Like we had our 2 babies, we're good, we're never having more kids. In the manicness of being a new mom and everything that comes with just being consumed by motherhood, I decided, well, I'm never gonna need all these 3-month onesies again, all these newborn clothes, so I should probably get rid of them. So I found time in my life to pack up all these little baby clothes that I was like, we're never going to need them again. Should probably move them on to someone else. Drive my car out to, I was in Washington, D.C. at the time, like to Northern Virginia.
Jeez.
To a Goodwill where there was like a big truck and I had my bags and I handed them to the guy on the truck and then he took them and I was like, What have I done?
Oh, major regret.
Traumatized.
Oh, shoot.
Maybe it was too soon.
Maybe.
Maybe that was too soon. Maybe that was a bit insane and manic.
Yeah.
That I just
Yeah.
packed up all their little things and got rid of them.
And to be honest, you had a huge upgrade. You had just 2 people and you went to 4. Yeah. And then babies have tons of shit. You were probably like, I got to downsize because I'm feeling cramped.
And
So
I think I wanted to
sense.
control something.
Ah.
I was like, and I knew that we would maybe be moving in the near future.
Okay.
And there was some crazy gripping at control there.
Yeah.
That thought that was how I should be using my time. I think maybe I just want to get out of the house. I don't know. Seemed like a really good idea until
it wasn't.
I handed the bags to the guy and I turned around to go to my car and was like,
What
I
have
remember
I done?
telling people that I had done that day and then being like, oh, I still have baby clothes for my kids that are 10 years old.
Oh,
and I'm like,
shut up.
because usually you're like, well, maybe I'm going to need this in the future, right? Like you let some time pass before you get rid of the newborn clothes.
Yeah.
No. 3 months, we're out of them. Moving on.
Whoops.
So, I mean, then I probably went the other direction of hanging on to stuff, you know?
It is a balancing act.
It is like what it is. And
yes.
So anyways, when I dive into the emotional quagmire of my closet, it's confronting past me's, past memories, where I got this thing, what it symbolized, who I was then, and am I really ready to say goodbye to her?
Yeah.
And I think that is going to be a much bigger process, but I'm balancing that in the using that thought with how can today me, present day me, who is all that really matters, be even more fulfilled and surrounded by her favorite things because I can easily access them. I'm not overwhelmed by decisions I don't need to be making because I see the stuff and I'm like, I'm never wearing that again, but I can't get rid of it.
Like my other closet.
Yeah.
That I never even get to.
That I don't even think, oh, I love that thing. I should wear it, right? Or I should use it.
Right.
So how can I balance this and give it emotional service? Maybe enlisting a friend. That's a great idea. I love that.
Yes.
Like, don't try to do it alone.
Super helpful.
Someone you know is going to be radically honest with you.
Yes.
Who can honor the emotion but not sit in it. Because like my husband or somebody else might just be like, I don't know, I packed up all your stuff and got rid of it.
Yeah.
Right? No, that's not going to work.
Not going to work.
No. We need to do this
It's a process.
in the right way. But I think a huge piece, we've talked on other episodes about like the power of tools.
Yes.
What are the tools that I'm going to need to make this better? Well, I need to know that the big shifting around of things is moving into better things. So I've been Pinteresting. I've been preparing this for a while, this closet overhaul, because I want to know that like, okay, well, I'm going to have this better shelving or armoire.
Right. If I do this, I get this.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
So when I move into the upgraded situation, everything's going to have a better home. I'm going to be able to take care of things better. And when I go to get ready in the morning, I'm going to have better access to things that I really want access to. So the end results in this is a really upgraded me.
Yeah.
But to get there, I am going to have to sit in some emotional discomfort.
Letting go.
Let's start with the car.
Yeah.
And maybe the pile of paperwork.
Yeah. And
But I hope in hearing me talk this through, people are like, yeah, everybody's dealing with this.
Yes.
This is real.
Yes.
Even when you have a very minimalistic lifestyle in your
Yes.
lower level,
Yes.
it doesn't mean your closet isn't overflowing,
No
right?
kidding.
We all have our thing.
Yes.
We all have our
stuff.
So, and that's okay.
Yep.
And if you are always going to be a maximalist and really love your stuff, because I got to be surrounded by my favorite things. I really do. Like I need color. I need layers. I couldn't live in a house without blankets and lots of layers.
Yep.
It would make me
Yes.
crazy.
Yes.
Actually, my mother-in-law is like very minimalist, and I go to their house and I was like, we need to go to Home Goods and buy some blankets and pillows. I actually did do that. I need that.
Yeah.
But where are the sneaky piles and where are the things that are emotionally messing with me that if I just face them now or face them methodically over a period of time, is going to put me in a healthier place and actually be able to enjoy my rich layers of life. So
tackle it one bite at a time.
Yeah.
Keep it simple. Kiss. Don't overdo it. I love these like little tips because I feel like people who are struggling or even it's like, where do I even begin?
Yeah.
Begin with 1 or 2 items. And then tomorrow begin with another 1 or 2 items.
So my takeaway here is to create create a plan that is simple, bite-size, and is not protracted. And to celebrate that when it's done.
Yes.
And to recognize like each step and what it took from you to gain the motivation to move on to the next step.
Yeah, I love that.
And how better you're going to feel when you have completed this loop.
You're going to feel so good.
One of the terms we use at work is closing loops. So you're going to think about how does this action close the next loop and how good it feels to close that loop.
Yes.
You're going to habit stack. So if you're going to do one thing, could you add 2 other things to not while you're driving in the same direction?
Right.
What are 3 things you could accomplish at the same time? And what is the reward for that? What is one of the things along the way is a run through the drive-through, the coffee, or maybe a little quick stop at TJ Maxx. It's fine. It's going to be fine. And then, ultimately, what is the long-term plan that you're working towards that motivates you on the big scale to say, like, future me is really going to be the best version of present
Visualizing
me.
yourself sitting without the stack of paper. Visualizing yourself driving your car with it cleaned, vacuumed out. Visualize yourself sitting in that closet.
Using that tool.
Having it organized without clutter around.
How will this feel when I can really see the things I actually love through the clutter that's around me? And just taking some of these concepts and do one thing. Do one thing. See how it feels. See if it can inspire you to do the next thing. Because once you turn it on and you're on fire around this stuff.
Yeah, it's easy to keep going.
A lot gets done. And it doesn't feel like the labor when you're trying to boil the ocean or you're hard on yourself.
Right.
And you're not like honoring the emotion of what's behind it. So start with the thing unemotional, like the car. Plug in the thing that is hyper emotional, like the paperwork, and then conquer the big project because you're really excited about how it's going to enhance your life.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be amazing and feeling so good.
And then you're going to have to start over again.
And then literally you'll turn around and your car is a shithole again. But you'll have new tools. They're going to make this process feel less daunting when you go through it again. And let's be real,
this is just life. It's just a metaphor for life, as with everything.
Yeah.
You do the thing and then you let it go and then you need to do the thing again.
This has made me think of something. This is the perfect wrap it up. We did a previous episode about riding the wave.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This isn't any different. We're going to witness. What is the situation that I'm finding myself in the present moment? I'm sitting in my car and I'm like, what is all this in the back seat? I'm just witnessing it. I'm just seeing it for what it is, right?
Without judging it. Yep.
Acknowledge. Yeah.
Accept.
Accept. Similar. It is what it is. I live in my car. I spend a lot of time in here. We have various seasons happening in any given day. I need to have a lot of winter clothes. It's cold. I don't want to go to the trash can. That extra 10 seconds is bad, right? Validate. This is not a indicator of my worth.
No, right.
This doesn't make me any more or less valuable as a human.
And letting go is hard. We're not trained to let go in society. Yeah.
And explore. What are the many ways that I could conquer this? And what are the positive outcomes on the other side?
And how will I feel when I do?
And how will I feel
and visualize
when I can crawl into my perfectly spotless car and head home and probably dive through that paperwork in about 10 minutes. So yeah, ride that wave through the decluttering process, both emotionally, apply it to physical as well, and see how good you feel. Because I've never done a project like this and not felt better.
No kidding.
In the middle, worse.
Yeah.
At the end, better.
Yeah.
So it's
worth it.
Worth it. So I hope that anyone listening is related.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing too.
My decluttering journey that will never be over. It is a journey.
It's a lifelong process.
It is a lifelong process.
Letting go is a lifelong process.
So true. It is the essence of life, right? Because in the end, that's all.
Attachment makes
all
us
we
so
can
miserable.
do is like we're going to all have to let go at some point, right?
Yes.
So I know that many people listening are probably facing this in maybe you're decluttering your parents' property. Maybe you've inherited a project like this. That's the other.
That's
this
a
can
whole
go.
other thing.
I'm just talking about my shit.
Yeah.
Maybe your kids have left for college like mine, and you're realizing like what's going to happen to all their stuff. Like the overwhelm of it is paralyzing.
It is.
If you let it be.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to leave you with take one little thing, see how it feels, ride that wave, and find some tools, some friends, some people that can help you.
Yep.
Because the end result will be 1,000% worth it.
Agreed. Thank you again for sharing.
We'll check back in on a next episode and I'll tell you how it's going.
Yes.
How's that sound?
Sounds
and this time I
perfect.
really mean it. I will have done the thing.
When we
I'm
do
saying it
decluttering
here.
spiritually,
Okay.
we're going to check in on your physical decluttering.
Okay. And maybe we'll have involved some spiritual decluttering in the process. So, yay. Thank you, Monique, for being at my listening board today. And to anyone out there listening, I hope this episode has been helpful. If you feel so inclined to follow the podcast, like, subscribe, leave us a review, share your comments.
Yes.
Like, let us know if this landed for you. And if you can use some support. Tons of resources. We can link to them. Marie Kondo has a great technique. I love The Home Edit is a great TV show that kind of inspires the decluttering process.
And if it's really bad,
Hoarders, hey, you know.
That's where we don't want to go.
Before we've gotten there, that is the reality. So, yeah, like there's lots of resources out there to support too. But yay, thanks for listening.
Cheers, friends. You've just finished another episode of the Heart and Soul podcast. We hope that you've enjoyed the show, and if you've loved it, we would love if you'd leave us a 5-star review on whatever platform you're listening. You can find links to leave that review in the show notes, where you'll also find other resources that we reference on our show. And if you think a friend could find value in today's episode or any future episodes, please share this episode with them on social media. This is one of the only ways the podcast can organically grow, and we just can't wait to connect with you and all of your besties. You can also find Monique and I on our many social media platforms or our websites, and we're going to leave links to those in the show notes as well. Thank you for listening. We look forward to sharing our hearts and souls with you again next time. With Heart, I'm Mariah.
And with Soul, I'm Monique.